Training camp is inching closer and closer. We got Cam Smith has signed his contract. I got the contract details and also a little tidbit about his contract details. And training camp tickets are on sale. We are going to talk about that right now. What is up, Finn fans? Before we jump into the video, speaking of tickets, sign up. Sign up to be part of the giveaway. Again, I'm giving away 3 sets of 2 tickets. So 3 people are going to win 2 tickets to the Atlanta Falcons versus Miami Dolphins preseason game. All you got to do to sign up, 1, be a subscriber. 2, the first link in the description is that it'll say ticket giveaway. Click on it, but give me a name, your email, boom. And if you win, I will email you even before anyone else knows. So there's that. Oh, and real quick, I will be live tonight around 10:30. I put a poll out in the community. I'm going to be live tonight around 10:30. Do a little Q&A, hang out, chat for however long. Just because, why not? We're getting ready for training camp. But other than that, let's jump into the news. So, the Miami Dolphins training camp tickets are on sale. They went on sale yesterday. You just go to MiamiDolphins.com, and it's like on the on the opening of the page. You click Get Tickets Now. Now, I'm going to minimize myself so you guys can see the names. I'm going to move myself up here, which in turn didn't help. I'm in the way. There, I'll be real tiny. So you guys, this is more important for you to see it. So, July 30th, first day is Band Together weekend. July 31st, Fun in the Sun. August 1st, Tasty Tuesday. I'm assuming they'll have some type of Pepsi treat there. August 3rd, Throwback Thursday. Why you gotta tease us? You know what I'm saying? August 4th, Members Day. I think you have to be a season ticket member. Stadium Practice, Saturday, August 5th. That is the scrimmage game. August 8th is First Responders Day. August 9th is Wellness Wednesday. And August 23rd, National Cuban Sandwich Day. God, I'm hungry. And August 24th is Fan Appreciation Day. Yeah, this is just their little thing that they go on. But yeah, you can go to the Miami Dolphins, MiamiDolphins.com, and you just come over here, you click on training camp, you say get tickets now. You come over here, you pick the day you want to go to, and you just get your ticket. And they're free. Free tickets, but it's first come, first serve. So again, if you're watching this video and you haven't done it yet, you're a day late, but they are free. Tickets for Dolphins training camp cannot be resold. Members must log in, account, yada, yada. No selected seats. Again, first come, first serve. Please note that tickets for Member Day at training camp are limited. We will be operating at a first come, first serve basis as tickets are claimed. So again, if you want to get your season tickets, your training camp tickets, I showed you how to do it. Go check it out and get it done. So there's that news. Then there's also news that the Miami Dolphins have officially signed all of their draft picks. Last one that needed to be signed was the cornerback and our 2nd round pick, Cam Smith. Got this little tweet here from Barry Jackson. He said Cam Smith 4-year, $7.1 million deal was negotiated by Zach Hiller of LAA Sports Entertainment. Hiller also represents Dalvin Cook. Smith looked good in Dolphins offseason program. His passer rating against in his final 2 seasons at college, South Carolina, was 55.4, obviously exceptional. So I'm very, very excited for Cam Smith. Again, somebody asked me in a comment of the day, maybe if I can find it, I'll get to it. I know it was on Twitter. But somebody asked me it was below. If Cam Smith outperforms Xavier Howard, could you see him being the starter? That's kind of the plan, right? Kader Kohou did really well. And again, this is a video that I'm going to go more in depth when we break down the corners on the camp battle. But, you know, Cater Kohu did very well. And they still brought in Jalen, right? Because they don't want to, you know, they don't want to take the risk of maybe a sophomore slump. So they brought in another vet to match with X and then take Cater and put him in the slot. But he did really well. And if Cam Smith does really well his rookie year and all of a sudden really shines, that's the plan. Because if you go back and watch my video of the Dolphins championship window, or are they in a win now mode, I showed you that next season the Dolphins can make a June 1st cut or trade Xavier Howard and save a buttload of money. And I'm talking like, I think it's like 14 to 17 million in cap space. So the plan is to move on from Xavier Howard. He isn't getting younger. And now, again, if Cam Smith performs and Cater continues to perform, and then, you know, all of a sudden we have our starting corners and they're younger and they don't cost as much money. And then they'll also, you know, Zach Hiller, you know, being Dalvin Cook's agent and getting a, you know, a deal for Cam Smith that makes him happy. There's that connection. There's a lot of connections with Dalvin Cook and the Miami Dolphins. And now they have an office in Miami. You know, his LAA Sports put that Instagram post out with the eyes and saying Miami, Florida. A lot of people were assuming it has to do with Cook going to Miami, but they now have an office in Miami. So it makes it even easier to be in communications with the Miami Dolphins. So interesting there. I'm going to minimize myself again. Just real quick, this is Cam Smith's rookie breakdown contract. It's nothing crazy. The signing bonus, the base salary, his cap hit, 1.2, 1.5, 1.9, 2.2. Nothing crazy. The dead cap, but I'm hoping they're not going to have to use it. After this, the Miami Dolphins now are sitting at $12,626,432 million. But to make it easy for you, they are now sitting at $12.6 million. They were at about $13.3 million. So again, with Cam Smith signing and his $1.2 million cap hit, the Dolphins are now sitting at $12.6 million. They still have enough cap space to do whatever they want with whomever they want. Also, like I kept telling you guys, there we go. If the Dolphins go out and they restructure Christian Wilkins and they sign him to a long-term deal, and same thing with Connor Williams and same thing with all these other guys, then that cap space gets bigger. Like I showed you, it could be around $14 million. So if they do give extensions to Connor Williams, to Robert Hunt, to Christian Wilkins, and to Zach Sealer, the Dolphins could be sitting at about $26 million in cap space, which they'll need to roll over, but also to add some depth. Like you guys saw me yesterday, kind of sad about the depth at defensive tackle, but also could go out and get a Dalvin Cook and all of that situation. But again, it's a Friday video, short, nice, to the point. I'm going to get to comment of the day. That's my point. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about Cam Smith signing. I wanted to let you guys know, for the people who don't know, you can get your training camp tickets. Again, go to MiamiDolphins.com and be sure to sign up for the ticket giveaway. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Again, there's a lot of rumors. Let me get to this real quick. There's a lot of rumors. You have Mark Florio coming out saying that, oh, the Jets now seem to be the favorite, and just land Dalvin Cook, essentially, and all this and all that. I'll tell you exactly what he said, and I'll say this, right? The Jets have been gaining momentum on the Dalvin Cook front as we head into training camp. And some people are getting worried. I'm not. We heard the same thing about Vic Fangio. Oh, Denver. Oh, 49ers. He's going to meet with the 49ers. He has a girlfriend in San Fran. Oh, and then he ended up in Miami. This is what I know about the whole Dalvin Cook situation. Dolphins want him. He wants to be in Miami. That's redundant. I've said that thousands of times. The Dolphins will have a chance to match. So if the Jets offer him a contract, or the Patriots offer him a contract, or a team pops up and offers him a contract, say like the Raiders or something, the Dolphins will have a chance to match. And from what I'm hearing, they did offer him a contract, and there was incentive-based, and he wasn't very happy with the incentive base. So they're still in negotiations. But I will say this: if he got the contract he wanted, he would have signed already. Meaning, no one is giving him that 10 million, 9 million, maybe even 8 million that he's wanting, and that's why he is waiting, and that's why he hasn't signed yet. Again, the 17th, that Monday is the last day, and that's the day that I will be announcing the winner of the tickets, that the franchise tag players can negotiate for long-term contracts. He's waiting for after that. So again, we'll see. Again, rookies arrive on the 18th, and then the vets don't have to arrive till the 25th. So say he does sign off the week of the 17th, he still wouldn't have to come to camp until the 25th anyway. So let's just not look into speculation and stuff like that, and let's just wait and see if it happens. But comment below, let me know what you think about everything, and I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day. And this comment comes from Twitter, and it is from FinFan2023, and he says, "Hi, Doug. If we again barely make the playoffs and lose in the wild card again, time to blow everything up and rebuild?" And that is a good question. I also got a question from MV Roner also on Twitter saying, if the Dolphins are able to nail their 2024-2025 draft class and be able to structure contracts, do you believe Miami can keep their Super Bowl window open past 2024, similar to the Saints of 2017 draft class? And a lot of this predicates on essentially the cap situation next year with the negative 31 million and their window, which I kind of talked about already. And I will say this, and I talked about this again, you can go back and check out the video of if the Dolphins are in a win now mode, but I'll say this. What it will take this year for the Dolphins to not go into crisis mode, and essentially crisis mode means we need to assess because we spent a lot of money, we spent a lot of draft picks, and we are not doing what we're supposed to. The Dolphins have to win a playoff game. It's been 22 years. The Dolphins have to win a playoff game this season. What does that entail? That entails a better than 9-8 record and a better team going into the playoffs. The Dolphins have to win a playoff game this year. That is the only way, in my opinion, that Stephen Ross will bust out that checkbook and sign signing bonuses to the players that need them, so our cap space can be good enough next year that we can continue to add talent and continue to move on. They have to win a playoff game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Get in the playoffs, win a playoff game. If you go 9-8 again and don't make the playoffs, they're crisis mode. You add Vic Fangio, you have Jalen Ramsey, you have the defense you have. Then on offense, say they do add Dalvin Cook, and you have the receivers, and you have Chosen, who's showing really good signs and everything, and you don't progress in your wins, or you don't win a playoff game, something's wrong. If it's the coach, if it's the GM, if it's who, what, when, how, something's wrong and something needs to change. It is the same thing that happened to Brian Flores. You won 10 games the year before, and you started the season 1-7. That's why he was fired. It was nothing else besides you started the season 1-7. Yes, it was nice that you ended the season 7-1, but you still started 1-7. Not good. Not good at all. So the Dolphins need to win a playoff game. Because they can win 11 games and potentially not make the playoffs, depending on how good the AFC is, especially when you have the Jets are, how they made their additions, the Buffalo Bills, you have the Chargers, you have the Chiefs, you have the whole AFC North is, a good, you can go 11 wins and still not, you got to make the playoffs, and you got to win your first playoff game in over 2 decades. Then all of a sudden, if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, or if, they go into the, make it to the playoffs, get out of the wild card round, get to the, all the different rounds, then all of a sudden Stephen Ross is like, we're heading in the right direction. Let's keep doing what we need to do. Plain and simple. And when it comes to Tua, he'll probably play on that 5th-year option again and go from there. So, got to win a playoff game this year. Us Dolphin fans, and I'm pretty sure the owner is sick and tired of mediocrity, and that is the telltale sign of mediocrity is going 9-8, 8-9 again, or going into the playoffs and losing again, and a one and done. So, got to win a playoff game. That's what I got for you guys. I will see you on Monday again, unless news breaks over the weekend. Kind of hope so. Kind of hope Cook signs somewhere so I can either be really happy he's a Dolphin and wear the championship belt, or be really pissed that he went somewhere else. And especially if we see the contract and it's something the Dolphins should have gave him, I'm going to be pissed. So I'll let you know if news breaks. But like I said, the 18th, the rookies are going to arrive for camp. All next week, I have 3 more positions to get to: linebacker, corner, and safety. You're probably going to get Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be those videos. Tuesday, Thursday, you'll get something cool in between. 17th, that Monday, I will announce the ticket winners, and then we start covering the training camp. So I hope I did a good job keeping you guys entertained for this month and a half of no football. I hope I did my best. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know. Be like, hey, Doug, I was thoroughly entertained. But we're almost there. This is the last month. I want to say this. This is the last month until of no football. Football in August, September, October, November, December, January, and February. This is the last month of no football. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. So other than that, I'll see you guys Monday. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.